day 6. We brought the propellers and the shafts over to Frank and Jimmy's propeller shop, where they will test and repair, if necessary, the shafts and the propellers. The propellers were already tested and both came back negative, so they're gonna need to tune them, and that's gonna cost. And then one of the shafts is bent on the very tip, I guess where the propeller hit the ground, and it bent the tip of the shaft, and it's not repairable. Luckily I have a spare, so I just brought the spare over here. We're gonna drop it off, and hopefully that one is straight. And they're still testing the other 3 shafts, so hopefully we'll get some good news. As you can see, we're still working on the boat. That's one rudder on the ground, one prop on the ground, no shafts. Everything's in the machine shop. So we're pretty much at the mercy of the machine shop until they straighten out the shafts and redo the props. The boat's just gonna sit here. So what we're doing in the meantime is we're gonna go ahead and repack these rudder glands. So basically, inside here, there's a little filling. You see this filling right here? That's kind of like a wax string. I'm gonna show you what it looks like when we take out the old stuff. So this is basically just packed in there. It's a wax and rope combination, and so it packs in there and stops the water from going in, but also allows the rudder to move back and forth. So we pull out the old stuff and we put some new stuff in. We're also doing the packing glands that go up into the transmission up here, which are on the inside. The difference between these two is that the transmission packing glands will leak a little bit of water because they turn a lot and there's a lot of friction. So you want a little water going in there to help keep it cool. In the rudders, you don't really need to do that because they don't move very much. They just move a little bit back and forth, so you don't need anything in there to keep them cool or lubricate them. So the transmission gland leaks like maybe 1 drop per minute, maybe 2 drops per minute. That's all it really needs. It just needs to be wet. That's it. So that's where we're at. Day 7. We are putting in the bearings. So the 4, the 1 in the transmission, the 1 mid shaft, those 4 are being done. And then the last one we're not doing until we get the shafts back, because we have to put the shaft in this way, get it at an angle, and then put it in. So if the bearing's there, we won't be able to do that. It won't give us the angle that we need. So we need it open. So once we put the shaft in and then we get it in the other end and in the transmission, then we'll slip the bearing over this and we'll get it in there. So we're inside the engine room. That is facing the front of the boat. This is facing the back. This is the engine, transmission. From here will be a shaft that goes out of here, and that is the packing gland. And you can probably see inside, and inside there's those wax rope combination strings, and the pole will fit right through there. Now you can see right out the back. And once we put the pole in and we tighten this down a little bit, we tighten here, these are adjustment screws, and we put it in the water, we should be getting about 1 to 2 drops per minute. We'll figure that out once we get in the water. Then we'll tighten accordingly. Of course, once we start running the boat and the shaft starts turning inside there, it'll need to be tightened some more and adjusted periodically, but that's normal. So that's what it looks like now. Next time you see it, there will be a shaft going across there. We're back at FJ Propellers. Today is day 9. We got the shafts delivered yesterday. They're being installed today. And today we're picking up our propellers. All right, there they are. Looking like brand new. There they are. We're on our way to the marina. Yep, that's Marco in there. He's inside the engine room trying to line up this shaft with the transmission. In the meantime, we got the props back from the prop shop. As you can see, nicely polished and tuned. So these props have been dynamically balanced. That's what it says right there. And what that means is that they put it on a dynometer, spin it about 2,000 to 3,000 RPMs, make sure that it's balanced, and they check it with a laser to make sure that all the pitches are correct and all the same. And we have the 2 forward shafts in. Marco's working on getting that one lined up now. Then we'll put the secondary shafts in over here, whoop, right there, somewhere like that. Hard to do in reverse. But that's secondary shaft. Then once that's in, then we'll attach the props up there and be all done. Today's day 9 and Marco is still at the boat working on getting the shafts and the props put back on. Last night he found out that one of the struts was bent, so he's going to attempt to straighten that out, get the shafts put back on, and hopefully we'll have the props back on and the boat back in the water. Today, it is Friday. I'm working on our next video, and once I'm done with this, I'm going to head back over to the marina and check on the boat and see where we're at. All right, I'm back here at the marina. It's Friday about 2 p.m. and I see props. I see props, I see shafts. It's looking like it's done. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Both props are back on. We have new bearings in here. We have the zinc put back on. This is the shaft coupler. New bearings inside here. New bearings up inside here. And new packing glands up in the motor. While we had the boat out, we went ahead and changed the packing glands for the rudders. So up in there, those came out and got new packing glands. Because there's other boats in the way, we're not able to put our boat back in the water today. So we're gonna come back tomorrow morning and they're gonna use this crane right here, sling the boat, and drop her back in right here. All right, so we're on day 9, it's Friday afternoon, and the boat is done. Last thing to do is pay and get the boat back in the water. There's a couple boats in the way, so we won't be able to do that until tomorrow morning. But right now, it's time to throw down some dollars. And for my friends that's got boats, listen, I'm at Oceanic Marine. It used to be M&M. It's under new management, under new ownership. And we've had a really good experience here. And if you need to take your boat out of the water, this is the person you want to come see.
More money.
Highly recommend them. And good luck.
More money.
It is Saturday morning, day 10. And we are finally putting the master plan back in the water. He's loosened up the straps, and now he's gonna back this thing up next to the boat, strap it up, lift it up, put it in the water.